What's up, everyone? Daddy Robux here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Tomb of Annihilation. In our last session, the party had finished exploring the topmost level of the tomb, and after exploring the chambers, interacting with some of the stone sarcophagi, and getting into a whole lot of trouble, finally found a secure area and we're able to take a rest. And that is where we are picking up today. We had just finished our rest. Um, we should be all leveled up, prepared, ready to carry on. So,
Do you want
if
me to
you're
do my
not
save?
already, we are in this chamber. And what would we do next?
Save against the fever.
Yes.
Does anyone want to help me with this?
You have bless.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody would give you advantage on this. Is there a way to get advantage on saves?
I don't think so. I think I might do it.
Well, 20 21 will get you there. So Ursk has 15. He needs a 20 to
More I saved through this, but
I thought you did.
remember.
Yeah.
I think
Here. You're given Flash of Genius. You save.
All right, Mad Monkey Fever is gone finally. We don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yay.
Spells now. That's the important thing.
Yes.
All right. Well, should we head down and look around more? Did we check this room for anything interesting? Or did we just kind of sit down?
Well, we opened the sarcophagus. I remember that.
Right. With the masks. Was there any like other secrets or anything? Is what more was asking. Did we find anything looking in?
We got the spirit of the god, which is in the ring that Godfried's currently wearing, or is tied to the ring that he's wearing.
I guess I want to look around and see if there's any secrets in.
Is that an active check? That sounds like an active check. Go ahead and roll perception.
All right.
Yeah, guidance.
I need guidance, but thank you. I'll roll guidance. Why not? Well, let's hit the D4 on top of that. Well, why not?
Wow.
So 37.
You already
Okay.
have a D4 that you rolled a 4 on.
Well, I
And you
automatically
rolled
get a
20 and
D4
another
because of
4.
my race. I get a
Oh, I know,
D4
I'm
because of my
saying-
race. So
I'm saying you've rolled backs on all 3 dice.
So,
Yeah.
if you remember, when we talked about this before, a passive perception of 20 will let you see most things in the tomb. Some things will still require an active search in order to spot, such as the secret door in the bottom of the chamber.
I'm glad the 37 caught that.
Yeah. So same as the door you entered this room from, you see that there is a similar door on the southern end of the chamber.
Do we want to check that out?
Actually, yeah, you haven't opened it. I shouldn't open it yet. You just noticed there's a
I'll go
door.
down and like push it open, and hopefully it functions like the previous one, where I just keep pushing until it pops.
Well, so two things. It does function in the similar way that when you push it, it slides open, and ta-da. However, this door is also trapped, and it's impossible to see the trap from inside the sarcophagus room, because the trap portion is on the opposite side. And what it is the texture around the door is very rough, very grainy, almost the consistency of like sandpaper, or what would, like on the side of a matchbook. And as you slide the stone door forward and out of the way, those grainy matchbook-like surfaces, they spark. And you see this big cloud of poop in the tunnel immediately in front of you. Yeah, that poop is flammable, and the spark ignites it. So that is the trap in this chamber. So when the door is opened, the gas explodes. Each creature within 15 feet of the door.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Must make
Well,
a
then.
deck save.
Fail this.
It says DC 20, by the way.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna use Favored by the Gods to
Okay.
add 2d4 to that and see if I can not fail.
Yep.
Are we
Yep,
still blessed?
Wow.
If you
Never mind.
blessed yourself, did you use the spell slot and cast bless before he rolled? Because then yes.
No. I was asking for when we cast for the monkeys.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Then it would be on myself, Ersk, and Wonder Forgetting Dangerous.
Cool. All right.
I don't
so
think a D4 is going to help.
not you, no.
And 22.
All right, yeah. So pass. It looks like. All right, you know if you pass or not. You take half damage on a save. Wow, that is distinctly average. So 21 if you fail, 10 if you pass. Fire damage.
Well, that was peculiar. No way to know that the trap was there, guys. Sorry. Here, let me try and fix this for you, everyone, real fast. We need to just want to make sure everyone's in tip-top shape to start the day. So I'll cast I'll cast Mass Healing Word at 5th level on everyone. So that's the 6, so that's good. That's a terrible roll.
How
Yep.
much damage did Minnie take?
Ooh.
would she be covered behind me? Like,
Wait, I
It-
meant to upcast that.
Doesn't
Sorry.
say characters behind cover are unaffected, guy.
well, she can't pass the save unless
she
rolls
cries
a
out in pain.
20.
Ah.
Yeah.
I used the
I'm
wrong
so
spell
tired
slot.
of playing this game
use-
every time.
No, that's the right spell slot. Okay. It should be 13 per person. But I just got hit. Not the one. So ignore the first one and the second one's the right one. There we go. Okay. So everyone who took damage, you have 13 new HP. Cool. All right. Does the gas seem to have dissipated since the trap exploded?
Yeah, the gas is definitely gone since it has exploded.
Do I perceive any kind of traps on the stairs?
Nope.
All right, I'll walk down.
And you see a river. There is a
Oh,
current.
is the
but-
river like, where the gas is?
No, the river, the gas was above it.
Okay,
Um,
so this is
So there is a current. However, it's not nearly as strong as what you observed in the other chamber, and it does travel from west to east. But it's not nearly so bad that you wouldn't be able to traverse it.
okay. I'm gonna try something. You let me know if this works.
Are we gonna treadmill again?
No. I didn't take that spell. What I took is control water. So
Ooh.
if I just make the water go to the ceiling, then we should be able to walk on the ground without issue. Is that fair?
That depends. I'm gonna need to read control water because there is a very large volume of water here. I don't even know if that's possible.
Very good.
Cause the water level to rise.
I was
Cause the water in an area to move apart and create a trench. You can redirect the flow, or create a whirlpool. So you couldn't just like shunt it all to the ceiling.
well. That's what the redirect flow tells me I can do. I
The
can
water
move
hits
it
a full
up the
room.
walls, or in an unlikely direction. So I can move it up the walls. Is what I'm saying. Above us.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make it also not be on the floor. That would just make it, instead of flowing down the hall, it would flow up to the ceiling and around. I think if you're trying to create a walkable area, you want to part the water and make a trench.
Okay. I'll do that. Sure. That way we can, for 300 feet in, well, I don't know. Let's do 150 feet in either direction, I guess.
Yeah, that's plenty of space.
Okay. So cool. I don't know why it rolled anything on the control water. I guess damage for anything. What?
Whirlpool. If you make a
Yeah.
whirlpool, creatures trapped
right.
inside. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
So
I
we'll say
create a
there's like a
trench.
5-foot trench as far as the water can go.
Okay, cool. And I'll just walk down in the trench and then I don't know, I guess I'll go against the flow this way. Like, come on, guys, it's safe. I'm holding my concentration for 10 minutes or whatever. I'm just gonna walk down this way.
And as you get to here,
Mhm.
what you see is dangling from rusty chains that are embedded in the ceiling. There is a large treasure chest. And I guess this would be, I don't know, like if you were to extend your arms and grab above you, you would be able to reach it because you're at the bottom of this like river.
That's fair. That's
And it
fair.
would normally be at like sitting at the surface level. So now it's just kind of dangling above you.
Right. Does someone want to grab that, or I mean, I could grab it. If
How
you want.
high up is it?
So we'll say from the floor, it's gonna be like 7 feet up in the air.
Erskine, Ersk's long, goofy arm should be able to grab that.
Okay. It is again connected to the ceiling by iron chains.
Okay, Erskine pull himself up onto it.
All right. All right. The chest that's perfectly possible. The chest is 6 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 3 feet high. It's got iron bands that loop around the box, and the keyhole is shaped it's shaped like a demon skull. And when you examine the skull in the keyhole, you can actually see there's an inscription in common that reads, "I devour all but the greatest thieves."
Erskine will share that with the party.
Anyone good at picking locks? That would be my
I-
deal.
Especially.
You wanna give it? Are you the greatest thieves person?
I don't know if I'd call myself that.
I mean,
The hole, the skull hole, is it like a big, like full size person skull, or like it's just ornamental?
It's
type
just
of
the
thing?
size of the keyhole. It's not like a full.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to give it a shot, or
Somebody has a particular speciality in opening locks. I wouldn't recommend it. It sounds like too much of a risk.
that's fair? That's fair. I understand that statement.
I do have a specialty, lockpicking, because I have expertise, and I have gloves of thievery, so I could try. I probably could do it.
I'll give you guidance on it if you want it.
Sure. Can someone, hold it down and give me help action?
Staying back here. If it swallows you
will-
whole, I don't want to be a part of it.
Honestly, I don't think we can pull it down. It's chained to the ceiling.
Godfrey starts kind of shoving his way back. Just
I mean, how much do you weigh? Maybe Ersk can hold you up next to it. I don't know.
I mean, we
I
could
don't
just
want to
try and
volunteer Ersk for that role if he doesn't want it, though.
yank it off the ceiling. It's just a chain, right?
Sure.
Okay, Erskine will try
he's
to
moving back till he's out of line of sight of the chest.
That's a
What
good
kind of
idea.
shape do these chains look in? Rusted at all?
They
Or
are rusted. That was distinctly a part of the description. It is
Erskine's
suspended.
going to try to like pull on the chains to see if any of them like break.
All right. Do an athletics check.
Famous last words.
Could I zump
21.
them and
That's
try and
all
help?
right. So Urs gives a solid yank. The chain holds. However, it does come unrooted from the ceiling. So Ursk on top of the chain, or on top of the chest, holding the chain, yanks it. One of the chains lets go and spills Ursk to the ground. But the chest is now only suspended by one chain still in the ceiling, and the other chain reaches all the way down to the floor.
Ursk is gonna pull again to see if he can unroot the other chain.
Sure.
Nope.
Yep, it stays firmly cemented in the ceiling.
Well, I gave you something to climb to get to it.
Hey,
Could I
what's up?
zump bolt the chain?
Eldritch Blast can't affect non-creatures.
Oh. You're right.
Frost say creature. Ray of Frost is creature.
A lot like that.
All the best spells are.
Yeah.
Actually, I wonder, does Eldritch Cannon say that? Could just plunk one down.
Would you want to climb up on it, or do you want to just move on? It's really.
I can try and climb with it too.
All right, I'll give you guidance.
All right. Clunk, clunk, clunk. From
So
this
you're-
position, do I think I'd have
Wait, whoa,
disadvantage?
whoa. You're climbing up the chain.
Yeah.
Rana, the artificer, is trying to rappel up the chain.
Yes.
I'm gonna need either athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
See if you are even capable of doing such a thing.
I will put guidance on myself.
You already got guidance. Dangerous had you.
All right.
Nope. Yep, that didn't matter.
Is it if someone were to hold him up? Could we, like me and maybe Ursk, hold him up so that he can be right there next to it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, Ursk
Okay.
is giant, and he's got long, goofy arms.
We'll hold you. You do it.
All right.
Just stand on Ursk's shoulders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
standing on the shoulders of giants. I will
Okay.
guidance myself.
Yes.
I don't think of everything is relevant. Okay. So I will give it the usefulness check, I assume.
Yes. Holy shit.
How does a 30 sound?
I like that.
Like it barely passes. 27 was the DC.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, passing the check also disarms the magical trap on the chest. And
Oh.
the lid opens. As the lid opens, it's because again, this thing is like, it's tilted because it's suspended from one chain. So the lid opens, its contents fall to the ground. There's a large number of coins, a golden tankard, and a stoppered bone tube all spill out to the ground.
Okay.
I did not expect you to pass that.
Listen, Gloves of Thievery were a good pick.
Now that the trap has been disarmed, does anybody want to know what it does?
Sure.
Yes, please. Let us know what we avoided.
It teleports the character into an oubliette, away from the party, where they suffocate within 5 rounds.
Oh God.
How much monies did we get?
Stooping down to count the coins, you see there are 300 platinum pieces now littered the ground around you.
All right. We'll scoop those up, and that's 50 platinum for each person. That works.
Oh. I have to fix that. My thing's broken. I just want plus 15.
All right, we'll scoop that up and add that into our inventory. Golden tankard. Anything special about it that we know of?
It has a sad face on it.
Oh, that's too bad. All right, well,
Eh.
let's move on. I can only concentrate on this spell for so long.
What was in the tube? I'll pop it open.
Opening it, you see a spell scroll. And upon, unfurling it and reading the words contained there, it is a spell scroll of Remove Curse.
Oh, well, that was worth it.
That was worth it. Absolutely. All right. Well, let's move our way back.
Yeah.
You want to go up the river path now?
As you travel further up the river, you can feel the current. No, you can't, because you're not swimming. You can see the current increasing as you walk further up the river.
All right.
And it said it was 100 feet? 100 feet cube?
150.
Yeah, so eventually you can travel up. I'm not going to move you because, there's a portion of the map there. Eventually you move another 50 feet and you can see the wall of water where your spell's effect ends. And the river continues as far as the eye can see.
It looks like we'll need to find another way unless you want me to cast again. It's up to you guys.
Let's just head further down the stairs.
What? Oh, all right. Sure, then we'll backtrack, I guess, and go up here. That's fine. Let's do that. That's the safe route, I suppose. We'll stop concentrating once everyone gets out.
Okay.
All right.
And then, did I hear you correctly? You're going to head back to floor 2? Or is
Yes.
there more business
yeah.
up here?
I think we're just going to go to floor 2.
Okay, stop moving.
Okay.
Scoop you. You son of a bitch.
I'm trying to put myself with the rest of the party so you can move us.
Now there's already tokens on floor 2, but I'm just gonna delete all of them because we leveled up and our tokens have been updated. I'm just gonna plop you here. I'm gonna move you to floor 2. You should see where we are floating in the center here. If you guys could just line up, here are the stairs heading down.
If someone else could add that roof scroll sheet item to their sheet, my D&D Beyond sheet is broken around. Just won't update no matter what I do.
Sure, I'll take care of it.
Alright. Now, we've already explored to the east. If you'd like to go back into those chambers, I can give you the description again. Otherwise, I'm not gonna.
It's just floor 2.
Floor 2.
Let's pull up. My theory holds true. There should be a handout too.
I believe you had already received it.
Yes. it was pulled.
Azarac second warning. Oh wait. Yes. Second warning.
Brings path to another tomb. Dead of poor sunlight. Jewel tame the frog. Bows the dead got intoned. Descend into the darkness.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah, up that way was where that weird thing was.
Yeah, the wine chamber with Kubasan's spirit.
Right.
We're gonna go try and do that.
Godfried, Ersk, and dangerous now. As you move around the bend here, you can see ahead to the door in front of you. You can see that there is a very large stone door. It's 9 feet wide and 9 feet tall. There are 3 oval holes that are carved into it at about head height. And as you approach, you can see 3 humanoid heads stick out of the holes. And each head is covered in putrid flesh, and they're gnashing at an iron bit that's been shoved into their mouth.
That's a new one. I've not seen that before.
Godfrey kind of backs up against the railing as he kind of starts sidling his way past.
Yeah, they pose no threat to you, since only the hole at their head is exposed, and it's completely occupied by their face, and their mouths are filled with the iron bit. So,
Are they? I guess I'll just walk up to one of them and try and take the bit out of its mouth.
that would be quite impossible with the way their heads and faces are positioned in the door, as the bits would be attached to chains that move behind them. So you would need to push it like that way, and it's just not really possible.
Can I reach up and push one of the heads in?
You can, sure. You reach up and you kind of grab the zombie by the head, and you try to shove it back, and you feel like a great deal of resistance. Like, this thing is not going to move. You don't know if it's fastened in place or just incredibly strong, but it's not in the realm of possibility.
So these are
These are
undead.
these are live undeads that are staring at you right now.
All right. Well, I'll just channel divinity, destroy undead.
Oh, that is turn undead. You mean that would normally destroy anything of a? Okay.
Why not?
So they are not destroyed. These 3 zombies in particular are immune to that portion of channel divinity. However, as they are turned, you see the zombies turn and about face, and through the hole in the door, you see them begin to move away from you, as turn undead does, right? They have to run away from you. As the zombies turn and move, you can see a little bit more into the room, and you can see that the bits in their mouth are connected to large chains that are attached to the door. And as they turn and move away from you, they pull on the chains, and you can see the door beginning to turn and grate open, as you have unwittingly engaged the mechanism for the door.
That's weird.
So,
Could any other undead within 30 feet of me hear me when I did that? Because it's hear or see.
well, definitely not.
Okay.
All right. Let me give you the description for this room, and then shit's about to go down. I would say they probably 15 feet. Okay, so they would have to be here, as they have engaged the door. Y'all can just go ahead and roll initiative now.
Right.
Oh
So,
boy.
inside this chamber, you can see some what look to be large glass cauldrons, right? Those of you standing at the door can see them in the far south, east, and west corners of the room. And these large glass cauldrons are brimming with human bones. In the center of the chamber, there's an ancient chariot, and on top of which is a bronze sarcophagus, and there's treasure strewn all over it, right? There are paintings on the body of the chariot that show a tall bird with a long, sharp beak. On the southern wall, you can see a bronze shield on the wall, it is embossed image of a Cholton warrior carrying a spear, and below is an inscription that reads in common, "Bow before no one." You can also see in the chamber are 4 bronze statues that stand on pedestals on either side of the shield. The statues depict Cholton warriors as well, holding various implements of war, a sword, spears, etc. Also in the chamber, you can see clearly this, right? Oop. No! I hit the wrong button on the mouse and it kicked me from the game. But it is another one of the skeletons that have the ornate gilded robes, elongated forehead, and punched into the surface of its skull is another shape. I believe it's a square, but I don't know because my game hasn't loaded yet. It is a square. And again, as it sees you, its eyes start, and it looks like it's going to run. You there, Gottfried.
Yes.
Obolaka begins to panic. This is a terrible place. We must run from here. And everybody's already in the tracker except for me. We're going to add the zombies. We're gonna add a turn for that guy. And then oh man. And then, as you stand here, kind of marveling at what's going on, remember the cauldrons with the bones spilling out of them? As the door is now open, you can see those bones begin to form into humanoid shapes and rise up, and they are not happy either. So we're gonna roll initiative for our newly formed skeletons. And okay, cool. I think I'm almost ready. I'm sorry, this is a complex encounter. All right, cool. Now we're ready. Gibby, you are up first.
Okay.
My spirit is telling me we need to get out of here now.
Moa hasn't said anything to me about it.
We're
now
just
that's all
gonna
done.
ignore them.
Pineapple, thank you for the resub.
these 3
Appreciate that very
turns, so
much.
they wouldn't-
How are you?
Yeah, I wasn't worried about them. And then I guess we'll fling at this guy.
$13, $12, $27. Yeah, this was at this one here on the top. Yeah,
Correct. Yep.
13 will hit. 27 does as well, and the first of the skeletons is destroyed. And there's an explosion of bones. And I'm gonna use this skeleton actually because that's the one in the tracker. All right.
Oh,
And
I
then?
clicked the button, but it didn't do anything. So you might have to
Just
click
broke
it.
it. Or I did. All right. Anywho, next is, and I don't know if you can see that in the tracker. It simply says shield, right? At this point, right? You can see on the shield on the wall. Remember, its description said there is a Cholton warrior that was embossed on the front. Well, at this point, that warrior, it begins to move. And it raises its hand, and it's holding a spear, and it makes a distinct throwing motion, right? And when it throws on the picture of the shield, you can see that shield emanates a huge radiant like shard of energy that goes flying out towards Ursk. Hi, Ursk. I'm guessing a 22 is a hit.
Yup. Because I'm not raging yet, so yes.
And you take 17 radiant damage. All right. And then we have zombies who are turned. They continue to try to run away. However, this is as far as they can go, as the chains anchoring them to the door have reached their limit. So they're just kind of running at these chains, and they can't go any further. And then it is Ursk's turn.
Oh, where is the shield thing?
It is this here on the wall, the big bronze shield in the center.
First, we'll swing at this to start. Oh, Ursk will rage, sorry. Then he will swing at that.
Perfectly okay. Yeah, that's a hit. 2 times. And that's more health than the zombie has. But it does get to do this because it's a... Alright, so this zombie is at 1, and it is no longer turned. Run.
All right, I will move here, and I will just spend my action to pop down a turret, and that'll be my turn because I can't see anything.
Okay.
I wonder, should I do the temp HP one? That'd be fun. Let's do the temp HP one. Yeah. I'll pop down a protector. Let's go with here. I think that gets the most people within 10 feet of it. I can't see exactly where Ursk is.
He would be in range.
What radius are we looking at here?
I think it's 10 feet radius.
Nope,
That's
Ursk is
10
not in
feet.
range.
I will put it just at the edge of my sight, which is here. Did that get him?
That's 10 feet.
Spooky. You're my
Cool.
favorite child again.
Everyone gets 8 temp HP.
Sweet.
Wait, everyone in, I'm assuming within 10 feet.
Yeah, everyone except for us two.
So not everyone, just them.
Most of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
Hey, there's it for me.
That was a good cookie. Alright.
You brought cookies and you're not sharing with the class?
The son just got off of work and he brought me cookie from Panera, and it's still warm.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna talk with my mouth full because I'm a fucking barbarian. At this point, the skeletons would take their turn, but before they do that, all right, Cookie, you gotta go down. Because I need both hands. Before they take their turn, Ursk, Gibby, who are currently in the room, you have a clear picture of this happening, whereas the rest of you can only see maybe 1 or 2 of the cauldrons, and you can't really. But all the cauldrons in the room that are full with those bones, you can see more skeletons forming at the top and then kind of spilling over onto the side. So, when? There we go. So there's all of our skeletons. And they are all carrying, like, scimitars and short bows formed out of more pieces of skeleton. And they form at the start of their turn, and then they get to move and take action. So, all of my skeletons are gonna do stuff. So movement of 30. Let's go. Bada bing. Bada bing. Yep. 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 Yeah, we're just gonna have to line up. Thought I had one more. There he is. Alright, so there's all of our skeletons. We have 4 in the front that are in melee range, and they're gonna do melee things. So let's go Ursk, Gibby. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's gross. Gib, also gross. And now we have a flurry of ranged attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're gonna go, and we have limited visibility right now too. Let's go Ursk. And if you have a reaction, just shout it out, because I'm gonna make all these rolls very quickly, trying to get through it expeditiously. So we can always just take a step back for reactions. Ursk, then Gibby. And we're going to go.
23.
Yes.
23 hits.
Okay. Then we're gonna go dangerous. 214. Then I have 2 against Godfried. First one normal. The second one you have cover because it's a goofy angle.
I was going to say, I can't see any of them from my angle, so I would have thought that I'd be totally blocked from any of them.
That's because you can't see. You're emanating light, and you're around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
they're not bogged down by any such inadequacies.
Okay.
All right, it doesn't matter. I don't think 18 or 7 hits you anyway.
No, that's true.
All right. That's the skeletons. And then Godfried, you are up.
Okay, Godfrey's gonna move there. Now he can actually see stuff. He's gonna attack this one here.
Both hit.
So there's 2 attacks. Yep. And then he's gonna move back and take cover behind the wall again.
Ah. All right.
So it's marked, but I'm not next to it, so it doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk over to here. I could actually get into here if I wanted to, but I don't know if I wanted to. I'm just gonna stay here and just start sniping things. So these are the zombies and these are the skeletons. I'm gonna shoot at that skeleton that looks like it's on its last legs.
Okay.
Pretty sure that hits. Okay, and then let's do this one with my second bolt.
No.
Okay,
AC 13.
well, that is Salt's turn.
All right. Kind of a dumb idea, but I'll do it anyway. I'm gonna move all the way to here with 15 feet of movement, and then
Here it comes. All right.
I'm not gonna do that one again. I'm not gonna channel Divinity again. I don't think. Money, I'll provoke an opportunity attack from this guy.
Oh yeah, he does have a reaction still, so why not? Yeah.
Okay.
Gross.
And I will cast at 4th level Spirit Guardians.
Now that's okay. Why would you do this?
At least it's not fireball, right?
Necrotic damage, right?
No.
Are you sure?
I think Radiant's the way I'm gonna go with this one. I mean, oh, you have the thing out too. I
Yeah.
put the circle on me as well. All right. Yeah, and so it's a DC 17 Wisdom save for the 24 damage
When they start your turn, yeah.
when they start their turn. Right. And I think I'm just gonna wait. That's my turn.
All right. This thing does what it does. It tries to get far, far away, and those of you that are in the chamber and can see, you watch it go behind one of the cauldrons, and it ducks down and hides.
Okay.
Gibby.
These
Did you
are
exclude Gibby and Spirit Guardians? Make a save.
Yeah, no, I only the skeletons or any of the creatures that are trying to hurt me. Right now.
You mean to say the undead, right? You want the zombies included too?
Everything included at this point.
Okay, good.
Probably not the smartest idea, but that's what I did.
These are the archers, right?
They all have both. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Closest to archer, here you go.
8, 7. Yeah, it's dead. That was an archer too, so I took him up.
Okay. And then, yeah, that's yeah, I'll stay there. My
Okay.
button doesn't work.
4 is a reroll. 1, Gibby.
Yeah.
At this point, the shield is gonna shoot ya.
Yeah, it is.
All right. You'll take 14 radiant,
Okay.
and then we go to the zombies. So all 3 zombies need to make a save start of turn. Pretty sure my one friend there is a goner no matter what. Oh crap, that's not right. Group check. What is it? Wisdom?
Yes.
This zombie dies. This zombie takes a full 24 damage and dies. And this one here in the middle passed somehow. And what did I just say? It was 24?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that they are not turned, I guess you're standing right there. Zombie slam?
Okay.
11 misses.
Right.
Risk.
I guess I'll start with this one on the left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hit. And second hit kills it.
Enjoy. First we'll step to here and then just turn.
Run.
All right, I will move up. Yep, that's a room. Oh, let me actually do this for myself. I want to put a whir on this so I know where to put it. 10-foot radius, 6 seconds. Put this here. And I will use the protector. 9 temporary hit points to Gib, Godfried, Zolt, and Brana.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to Ray of Frost. Let's go with this Skelly Boy right here. Does a 12 hit?
12 misses.
That's it for me.
Okay. Start the turn here. Same as before. More skeletons start spawning out of the urns. Yep. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are in the radius now need to make a save. Let me make sure I only have them selected. Yep, wisdom. What's your DC? Pretty sure I just
17. One fails, or one succeeds. The skeleton at the
Okay.
top.
The ones that fail, they're gonna die. They're just gone. Bye-bye. And then that means this guy is at 1. Let's see. Alright. So that's that. What my Skelly's gonna do? This guy. They're not smart. They're not smart. He's just gonna run in and die. Well, the rest are gonna join the firing squad here at the back.
I mean, the firing squad group is going to run up and replace?
They already have their bows out, so no need to switch it up. So we have 1, 2, 3 melee attacks. Gotta find my sheet. 1, 2, 2, 3. And unfortunately, Urs, that's all you.
That will be 6 damage, okay. Yeah.
And then we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 ranged attacks. Let's go 3 dangerous, 2 Arana, 2 Isolt, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll do the other 11. Then we'll do 2 and 2 to Gib and Ursk. There we go. All right. So, dangerous. 1, 2, 3.
One of those will hit. The other one will cover it with shield. So I take 3 damage.
Okay, and then do your concentration. And then 2 to Rana.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe it. It was right on the cusp of being 11, and it freaking fell over.
Even the blessed doesn't say. Oh wait, were you blessed?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
No, not anymore. Yeah, it's way too long.
Wait, don't you have
Cool.
portents?
Do I have what? Portents?
Portents?
Oh, I do. You're right. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I could just use the 16 to succeed if I failed. So I'll do that.
Portents are before you roll, as I've
No.
learned so many times.
Pretty sure they're not.
Where did I learn that? In the class description. Because no, I play a divination whiz, and
Okay, yeah, you're right.
I
Before
kept trying to use it after the fact, and they're like, no, this
You're right.
fucking
You're right.
works.
You're right.
All right.
In my defense, I didn't know that. So
1, 2, 3. Then
Didn't
we had
realize
2 to Rana, which I have not rolled. No, I rolled 1.
that.
Roll 1.
I've taken 6 damage.
And then I
The other one
missed.
is-
And I said 2 to Zolt. There you go.
is that black text on black for everybody, or just me?
It's everyone. That's why I switched back to light.
Mine are white.
Yeah, I put
It's
it
worse.
back to light mode.
Yeah, it's gross. I don't like it. Then we said 2 to Gibby and Urs. So Gib, here you go. 2 misses, and Ursk. It looks like a 19 for 7. For 3, because rage. I'll mark you as raging just so that I don't forget.
Oh, yeah. Let me turn that on.
Thank you. That's the extent of it. So now it goes to Godfrey.
Okay. Just quickly, does the being the tiny creature, does the protector slow my movements at all? Or
No.
can I just move through it as
You're two
normal?
sizes
Okay,
larger.
cool. So I'll move down to there. I'll attack this skeleton.
Nope.
Oof. Hey.
For 8, he's dead.
And then I'll move back here.
We should get out of here. This place is far too dangerous.
I'm not afraid of bones. And then I'm gonna try and salt bolt at this thing that's nearby.
Oh yeah.
For
You
that
said
much.
it this one, right?
Yeah, and the one that's closest. Yep. Gotta get it out of the way.
15. Oh, actually, I have to roll. Zombie.
Okay. And then let's just go for the farthest back archer zombie. Ouch. Never mind that then.
All right.
That's salty.
Yeah.
Alright,
Dangerous.
I'm gonna move up to this cauldron. Does it look like it could be broken?
It is made of glass.
Glass. All right, I'm gonna try and break it.
Cool. Is this with a weapon attack or?
Yes. I'm gonna pull out my staff of striking, two-handed, and I'm gonna try and strike it.
Okay, make an attack. Because
Oh.
even though
Why
it's
is
an
it-
object, it does have AC.
Yeah, it's again. I'm clicking it in the action section and still rolling it as a.
Just
Okay.
attack. Click on the +3 part in the spell description, and that'll roll your attack. Then you'll have to.
Of course I missed. Of course I roll a 1. Well,
All right.
of course, that's what happens. And then bonus action. Yeah, I'll cast a spiritual weapon out there. I'll cast a spiritual weapon. I'll have the spiritual weapon attack the thing as well.
You got it.
So let me just roll that. 29. Okay, spiritual weapon attack on that.
Wait.
For
What kind of spiritual weapon does force damage, right?
right. It's a critical hit, it looks like. So
Okay, that's legit.
16 damage to the one that's in front of me. And I'll
Okay,
get the token.
you see a large crack forms in the glass cauldron.
Okay. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Sorry, I'm getting the token out, or I changed it up.
No, you're good. All right. Let me just. All right. Everybody, you can clearly see that skeleton with the goofy head trying to sneak behind the cauldrons towards the door.
Huh.
All right, Gib.
Gonna move into here and big mode.
More?
Then I see dangerous hitting this thing, so I'm gonna throw daggers at that thing.
The first one just bounces off harmlessly. The second one will pierce it, and the cauldron explodes.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay. At this point, the shield is going to make an attack. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in range. We'll re-roll on a 6. 1. Ursk! 23 hit.
It does.
Aw, boo. For 10 radiant. And then it is your turn.
Okay, Earth is gonna swipe at the cauldron twice with his tail.
No. Stop that. Both hit. For 1023, that cauldron is destroyed.
Okay.
Hey, there's a skeleton there the whole time. I didn't see him in the corner. Alright, Rana?
All right. Let's go ahead and... Actually, this is the perfect spot for Protector. Boop. 9 temp HP. That's a lot of skeletons.
A lot less than there was a moment ago.
I think I'm gonna cast Shatter.
No.
Good plan.
How dare you?
On this big old chunk of skeletons right here.
I think that's our first like AoE spell this entire game.
Here, you can move that template to where you want it.
Pretty close to him.
Although I think I just put it where you want it.
Yeah, no, that's about right.
Alright, that's all of them.
Ahem. Kaboom.
Group
Look at that
chat.
damage.
On save for what's this? What's the DC? 18. So we
18.
have 1, 2, 3 pass, and everyone else is dead. All right. We're just gonna put you here, and then all of you off to the side, and then we're just gonna intersperse you guys. There we go. All right, and they take half. So 9.
10.
Well, no, because that applies to 1.
Oh, yeah.
So -9, -9, and why not? We'll put the arcane firearm damage on this guy that survived, but he'll take the full 10 or 11.
So
sorry.
Rana will just yeet a totem across the room, and then it pops with a loud sonic crack. That help? Oh, I hope I didn't hit any of you.
What was that?
What?
Can't hear you. My ears hurt.
What? That's it for me.
Huh?
Skeletons. Same as before. Skeletons appear at the cauldrons where there are that are still intact. Let me get these guys. Hold on. And then the surviving skeletons, they are going to do skeleton things. Rah, rah. Because apparently there's a man here. Rah, rah. 30, yeah. We're just gonna get all up in your business, nice and personal like. Why not? Those ones are archers. We'll leave them archers. Alright. Let us start with the left. We have 3 that can only attack Ursk. So we'll get those first. 1, 2, 3. Then we have 2 in the center. Actually, 3 in the center that can only attack Gibby. Actually, he could attack Ursk, but we're going to spread the love. We're going to attack Gibby here. So here we go. Gibby. 1, 2, 3.
1 hits.
Base. And then we have 3 others here. We're just going to keep spreading it around evenly to Dangerous.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, 1 hits for 3.
And then we have 3 archers who are going to move into more archery position. And we're going to attack Why not? We're gonna take a better vantage point. We're gonna jump up on the chariot, and we're going to attack. Let's go 2 to Rana, 1 to Zolt with the bows. Rana, Zolt.
No for Rana, yes for Zolt, I'm assuming.
Yes, looks that way.
Yeah, I have 10 points. I'm not gonna waste a spell slot.
Okay.
Yee,
And then Godfrey.
temporary hit points.
Okay, Godfrey's just gonna have a quick peek at the thing. So there's it's locked in place, right? It's not gonna come crashing down. The
door?
gate.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, because okay, cool. That's why he didn't want to stay in the room. Figured when the zombies went down. But anyway, comes charge. He'll come running in.
It is what happened with the last door, and almost every other door we've run into.
Okay, so let's start with the one at the front. And then the one next to it. Yeah, that's the one directly south. And then the one to the southwest.
Southwest, yeah. I know your game. I know what you're doing.
As a bonus action, I'm going to shove the one southwest prone. Because why not?
I could contest it, but I don't think I'm gonna. I lied.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
So Salt's gonna get up into place. You know, we got Godfrey here now. It's safe. And then this is just like the same as the other skeleton from the other.
Yep.
Place, right?
Yep.
We like killed it like really fast, didn't we? Like it was never like a threat. I don't think it just tried to run away, right?
Yep.
Actually, I don't even know if I saw it in another room. I think it might have died before Zolt got there. So Zolt's just gonna kill the dude shooting crossbows at him or whatever, because I don't like it. That's
Okay.
the wrong button. That's
Me.
what did this.
That's the real wrong button.
All right, that one's dead. Let me just put him over there.
Well, maybe I roll really badly. Okay.
He was already damaged.
Next one.
Yep. There he goes. He's gone too.
And that's Zolt's turn.
Dangerous.
Yes. All right. What would I like to do? I'll provoke an opportunity attack from, I guess, 2 of them.
3.
Move away. That guy and that guy.
2, 3. Oh no,
Just-
because you're still next to the third one. All right. Well,
So
ignore the fourth.
I took 8 piercing. That's fine. 8's fine. I'll apply that. Thank you. And then I will take a swing at this cauldron. I will use my portent this time, so I don't miss. With a 16. So
Yep, it's a hit.
16 plus 7 is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yep.
And I guess I gotta roll the damage from that. It's
Mhm.
2-handed. I can put up to 3 charges.
Yep.
And I'll use 3 charges. So let me roll the damage. It's terrible damage. And then
That's only
just-
one.
What?
That was only one charge.
No, that was just the regular damage. That wasn't the charge yet.
Oh,
Here. That's one of the charges. I guess I have to roll them individually. There's no way to do it.
sure.
Is there a way? Multiple ways?
Just clicking a bunch.
All right, I'll just look at a bunch. 2 and 3. All right, so that's
Is that
20
broken?
total damage, and let me just mark the charges off on the staff.
It's cracked.
Okay, and then I
Cauldron
will.
seems to be in very poor shape.
I'll be bringing my thing over. You know, the thing,
The spiritual
People.
weapon.
virtual weapon. I'll attack it,
The big old hammer.
and that should hit it. Yep.
And
for
And the
12.
cauldron is broken.
Good. Broken cauldron. And this is the plan, guys. We've got to break these things down. So let's get to it. And that is it for me.
All right. Skeleton. You see it disappears from vision as it ducks behind the cauldron again. and starts creeping out very slowly, believing itself to be hidden as it is stealthily moving behind the sarcophagus. It's just sneaking around. And so if your passive is higher than 15, you can clearly see it. Otherwise, it is hidden from you.
We're going to ignore all the people around us and throw daggers at this thing at disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Yep.
I mean, 2 of them don't have off attacks.
17, 8. Those all 3 hit. And 28 damage. That is a busted cauldron.
Good job, kid.
Thanks. That's it. My button is broken.
Alright, it's because the shield is after you, I think. Because it doesn't have an initiative value. You know what? I don't have to pick randomly. Let's not pick randomly. Let's just shoot Godfrey. He was warned not to come in here, and now he has.
You would have advantage because I can't see the shield.
Really?
Yeah, because my light only goes so far. It doesn't reach the back wall, so I can't see what's attacking me.
That's the shield, right?
I actually don't know if that would apply. Because I don't know if the sight rules apply. Like, I think they say if a creature that you cannot see is attacking, it's not a creature. It's... So I'm just gonna...
They removed the...
Wow! We'll look it up
Well.
later. Yeah, there we go. That's...
Does it even hit though?
I'm gonna actually. So my AC at the minute is 26. I am going to use my reaction to give myself an extra D8.
Can you?
Did they remove the ruler tool?
No,
No,
it's
it's
now
not.
looks like a
Still there.
ruler underneath the magnet.
Yeah, it's under the magnet.
Oh, okay.
Just looks
Alright.
different.
If is hit by an attack. Oh, boo! Alright.
So my AC is 30 right now.
Yep, you're black. Black party hooper.
Okay.
Hit.
Listen, I'm extra cautious.
Yes, that's true.
That hit could have death associated with it. I'm not cool with that.
First, we'll go for this one here.
Yep. It's which one did you attack? I'm sorry. Okay, it's gone. And then your second attack hits which one? Yep. Yeah, oh,
Wait.
he's gone too.
Wait a minute. I'm going to use my reaction to take that crit and attach it to the pot. Because it doesn't have to be an enemy. It just says whenever a creature is hit within you.
Does that have to be within 30 feet, though?
Yes, and the pot is within 30 feet.
Yeah, but I need to read the damn thing. Because do you have to redirect it to another creature? Can you link it?
Other than the entire... Yeah.
Stupid Rune Knight bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't
Creature
have to be
you
a
can
creature.
see of you is hit by an attack roll. You can use your action to choose a different creature. Haha!
Yeah, it's not a creature, so I guess
Okay.
never mind. Darn it.
Good try. Good try.
It was an idea. Really annoying idea. All right, Ursk killed 2 things. All right, and it goes around.
All right. Boop. Just move forward. Protector. If you have more, everyone already has 9 temp HP unless it's been hit. So now you get 7. You already had 9. Doesn't reset. I will
if
go ahead.
I went down to 4. Does it go up to 7?
Yes. When you get temporary hit points,
It
you can
replaces
choose
your
which
previous.
source.
And you can choose whichever the bigger number is.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. That's why you first should have returned. There's no reason not to. I will go ahead and just fire a ray of frost at this one harassing dangerous.
How dare you?
Good plan.
Stay away from my Fwen. He's already been bullied enough. He doesn't have armor anymore.
Hit.
I'm fine.
All right. Why am I clicking spell attack? I have Ray of Frost me. That is 14 cold damage.
Oh,
Ka-chow. That's it for me.
okay. So then the skeletons, we have 2 cauldrons remain. Are gonna spit out some guys, and then they're just gonna kind of move in and join the firing battalion. All right, let's start up there at the top with the melee guys. Attack Ursk. Yeah. Attack Godfrey. It's not gonna hit. I won't even bother. Maybe I crit? No. Attack Gibby. Attack Gibby. Attack Gibby. Gibby. Alright, okay. Now I have 3 ranged guys. They are going to fire on Rana. Pow, pow, pow. Nope. Oh, 18 maybe?
AC is 18. I take 3 damage.
Oh,
My temp
no.
HP.
Then it goes Godfrey.
Oh no. My temporary hit points.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see. Let's attack the one to the south.
19 and that's dead.
I'll set down. Bonus action. Try and knock it prone.
Oh, it's prone.
And then attack it.
Yep.
That'll be it.
Cool.
I'm gonna shoot at this one because it's weakened, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the ranged bowmans, right?
Yep. Okay, it's gone.
And then I guess this other ranged bowman back here. Right.
Ooh, it's a hit. And 12. No, it lives.
And that is Zolt's turn.
All right, I'm gonna move on down here, and I'm gonna try and attack with the staff of striking once more.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, what did we do again? We clicked that. There we go. All right, that's a better shot at hitting. Okay.
Hit.
I'm gonna use 3 more charges again.
Okay.
This next one. So that's the spell attack damage, and then that's the hit, and then the 3 charges. I'm just gonna use the roller here. It's easier. So 22 damage.
Hey, that's exactly the amount of health it had. That is another destroyed cauldron.
And then I'll use 20 feet of movement to get this thing on its way over to that last cauldron. Actually, I'll get it there, and when it gets there, I will attack this guy that's next to it.
Wait.
22 to hit for 11.
Haha, it
Force.
lives.
And actually, where did I move this guy? Moved 15 feet. I'm going to keep moving. Move 15 feet, so I'm right here, and I'm staring right at this guy. He should be very aware that my eyes are just pointed right at him.
Yes. Yep. And that is
Sure.
why it's going to, again, it still is creeping along. If your passive is lower than 15, it is hidden. So it's gonna move right up here, and then it's gonna
As it moves from there to there, it provokes my opportunity attack.
What's your passive perception?
16.
Shit.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and hit it.
Yeah, okay. You hit it and it dies. Yeah, and same as before, when you strike it, its body just crumples, right? Its bones land in a pile, its clothes turn to dust, until nothing remains except the skull.
Godfrey shrugs.
Gib.
We are going to fling at the last pot at disadvantage. Oh, I accidentally clicked advantage. But 2 of those
The
should hit.
first one will miss. The second 2 will both hit. Don't you get an extra dice because big?
Yep, and it's a D8 now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So let's see if you roll an 8.
I did.
You fucking did. All right. Broken.
Woohoo!
As the last pot is destroyed, you see all the skeletons raise their hands and they give a silent wail as they all fall apart. Is that all?
Yes.
All right. However, it's good timing too because it's actually, initiative 20. Even though all the skeletons are gone, the shield continues to fire on the group. Hold on, I lost it. I lost it! The shield continues to fire. Sorry. Sorry. There it is. Bang on Godfrey. Misses, I know. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Literally, it's just the party, right? So, why don't you all describe what actions you would take in the round? So, I mean, we are still in initiative, so you can be mindful of, like, movement and action, bonus action, restrict, whatever. But just describe what you want to do, and we'll see if we can get through this. Alright. So what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna bow.
Okay. So,
'Cause I'm looking at the third warning or the second warning.
Okay.
Bow as a dead god intoned. Assuming that's
Godfrey's gonna dash up to this wall, hoping that the wall will stop him getting shot by the spears.
Well, that's a good idea. Yeah. All right.
First, we'll do that over here.
I'll let's see. Can I get? Yeah, I'm gonna do the same as Dangerous and bow. Beside
Okay. And then Rana, are you gonna take, or Rana and Gib, you gonna take an action?
Was there any inscription on the statues, or can I not see it from over here?
There is a inscription, clear as day, that is underneath the large shield, and it says, "Bow before no one."
What do the statues look like?
They're Cholton warriors. One is holding a sword, 2 have spears, and then the last one is missing its face.
Is the one on the far right?
Yep.
I will go bow at that one.
Okay.
I'll move this here and bonus action, give 10 HP.
All I can really do is get to here, I guess, because I'm slow boy. So I guess I'll try to bow to this one as well and see if that does any.
Okay. And then going around the order, the shield is going to fire at Gibby.
Ow.
Oh, it didn't work. Guess maybe we need to bow to the statues, as Ron is doing. Yeah, I'll go to this one and bow.
Okay.
It bowed and it didn't work.
We're trying something new. Did you bow? Bow before the statue there?
First,
No.
we'll bow before the statue.
Okay.
I guess I'll go over to that one and bow before it.
Alright.
Is Godfried standing on top of a statue?
He is.
Yeah, let's say I'm kind of trying to stand behind it, I guess. So,
Shuttle like a
so
bird.
let's assume I'll go here.
I guess I'll bow to this statue then.
Okay. All right. I believe I've heard from everyone. Let's go ahead and
so you-
shoot. Yeah, but yes, you did. You bowed at the statue here.
Oh, okay. Well, before it shot last time.
You gonna do anything different?
Rana was just gonna say, I bowed at this one because it said no one, and this one doesn't have a face.
All right. And then to almost as if to illustrate Rana's point, it shoots at Dangerous.
Awesome.
Woo!
I cancel that.
Well, the
That's
crit
not a
just
crit.
rolled max damage.
That's the
Oh,
damage.
it's the damage. The damage is 26. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna take that then.
Godfrey tries to push the statue over, the one that he's next to.
It doesn't move.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll stop bowing and I'll just move away over here behind Ursk. And try and look at the notes again to see what's going on.
Okay, anyone else?
Well, and listen to what Rana said, and go over and bow to the same statue as Rana, because
Okay.
they speak the language and I don't.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
We're making a bowing line.
Yes, you are.
Ursk will bow to the same statue Rana did, though that was the one he bowed before. He'll
Yes,
just
it
do it
was.
again.
All right, so I think everyone has bowed to that statue now, except Godfried and Dangerous, who is cowering in the corner. Godfried, you see a bolt of radiant energy. It flies almost parallel to the wall from the front of the shield, almost materializing like in front of it, and then as it tries to hit you and fails, but you can see that you are not safe there.
Okay, good to know. I guess for Godfried's next turn, I'm going to try and take the shield off the wall.
I'm gonna bow to the statue here. I will bow to the faceless statue.
All right, okay.
Alright,
Godfrey
good.
tries
Godfrey.
to take the shield off the wall. Yeah. You pick it up. You are holding the shield now.
Okay, cool. I'm
Oh,
just
you
gonna,
can do that?
I'm just gonna walk over here, and I'm just gonna face it in the corner.
All right. The rest of your party bows to the faceless statue. You take the shield and point it at the corner. And then you set it down and walk away, or
Yeah, just like face up, facing into the corner.
all
And
right.
then, yeah, I'll set it down and step back.
The little man on the front of the shield, you see him like materialize on the back facing part, and he rears back his hand and throws another bolt at you.
All right.
Godfrey, get over here.
Godfried picks the shield up again.
Come down to the statue.
Throw it.
Dump it over the edge.
When if taken from the room, the shield vanishes and reappears on the wall between the statues. And it shoots you again. That's what it
Godfrey,
says.
come over here.
Rana will. Do I have anything I can use for this?
He's outside of the room though. Does that have any effect? Godfried, I mean.
Yeah.
Unless we're all bowing to the statue and Godfried's not in the room.
Yeah, sure. After its parting shot at Godfried, nothing happens. The room is quiet.
I mean, we
Oh.
can keep it because I am coming back in the room, but I'm going to be taking the dodge action every
Alright.
turn to.
It just keeps shooting at Godfried.
Do we have like a. Does anyone have a
Let's get
blanket?
out of here.
Bow to the statue, Godfrey, and it will stop.
You.
No,
Then leave the room.
I don't trust these gods.
Well, then leave the room. I'm
Fine.
bound to
You
tell
deal
you the
with whatever
truth.
is going on your own.
Fine. All right. So the thing is, it's shooting at us.
Oh, Godfried, I got you.
Oh no!
Why does it have a plus 20 to hit now?
The hunter on the shield is getting frustrated.
That's a crit too. All right.
Wait,
I am definitely. Yeah. Well, I think so. Oh no. Oh no. Never mind. Sorry, you had a plus 20. Okay. All right. I see how it is.
So the shield is no longer shooting at any of us.
Yes, as long as Godfried, who is adamantly refusing to comply with the puzzle, doesn't enter the room, it's not going to shoot anymore.
Right. Great. Then let's look at this this casket.
With our heads down, we all, rotate 80 degrees.
Oh, I mean, if you bow to the statue, you don't. The shield doesn't shoot you anymore.
Oh, you don't have to keep bowing?
No. Just,
Okay.
you do it once, and then you're no longer hostile.
Okay.
Can I check the room? Can I check the room for any secrets?
Well, now that combat is over, then you can pay some more attention. You can clearly see the outline of a door on the eastern wall.
Okay. Secret door over there, guys.
Ooh.
Let's check it out after we deal with this casket. Does
Yeah.
that sound all right?
Aye.
Excellent.
Ron will try and look at the casket and see if it has, like the others, an animal imprinted on it.
It does.
Sure.
To return to the description of the room, the bronze sarcophagus has treasure heaped on top of it. Looking at the embossed image in the bronze, you can see a tall bird with a long, sharp beak, which you would recognize to be Papazotl.
Ugh, Papazotl. Legendary enemy of Kulazan. I hate him, but he's shrewd and cunning. If someone would have that suit their talents.
Shrewd and cunning. Yib, does that seem like something you would be up for?
Perhaps
Yib
even
looks at
Zolt.
Minnie, sees bird. Don't know sense.
You are cunning.
Really?
I mean, you have to be cunning to try and take over the tribal leadership of your tribe, being such a lower caste.
Aye. And, normally I think I'd be upset about this, but...
Your personality. Do we want to try?
Enemy.
What treasures are heaped on top? Do we know? Or is it
Yes. On top of the sarcophagus, there is a golden torque, like a little. I think a torque is like a crown.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 golden goblets, 5 golden cloak pins, and a very ornate-looking amulet.
Godfried's gonna interrupt. So since the door was pointed out, he's gonna take a deep breath and he's gonna run. He's gonna run for the door, try and open it and get
For
through.
someone who's supposed to be afraid of risk, you shouldn't be walking into this room a whole lot.
Right.
Whatever.
I meant to say bang.
he's really zeroed in that sight there.
It's pinpoint accuracy.
There is
18 damage. And then you force the door open. There we go, that button. Force the door open. And then he scoots into the little corridor. I will describe that in just a moment while they finish looking through the treasure here.
I'm gonna second one while I'm in here.
Yeah.
So there's an amulet on there. Does it look like it's magical or not deteriorated?
Well, none of the gold. It's all the treasure is in very good condition.
Oh, right.
Gib is gonna touch the amulet.
Oh, are you, Gib?
Yeah.
Strange shadows shift across the walls, forming the outline of a long-legged bird. Its beak stabs towards Gibby, and a voice echoes through your mind. You will do as I command. Will you let it?
Well, oh, I can't talk still. So I mean, yeah,
Wait a minute. Why can't you talk?
because 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Pool.
The pool.
Oh, the
So
pool.
ribbit.
Well, again, this is in your mind.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So
It says ribbit in his mind.
Yeah, I say ribbit in my mind.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I guess I'll let it.
All right, so I'm going to assume you're choosing to fail the charisma save, so that
Yeah.
the spirit of Papazotl can inhabit you, and the following things take place. Number one, I need to actually open the notes in Roll20 instead of here in my book.
Excellent.
Here we go. You instantly attune to an amulet of health.
Ooh.
Wow.
That should have
Doesn't
gone
Kib
to
already have
Zolt.
20 con?
I
Yeah,
do have 21.
Ah,
That would do
great!
nothing for
This
the
is
world.
worthless.
Great attunement slot there. Great attunement slot.
Yep. Also, you become inhabited with the spirit of Papazotl, which I will add to your journal. I forgot who you were. There we go. The following happens, right? Papazotl is known for being shrewd and conniving. While inhabited by Papazotl, you gain the following flaw, which overrides any other. And your flaw is, I bow before no one and expect others to do as I command.
Isn't that his old flaw?
I was going to say, has anything changed?
I'm sorry.
Same
What?
character.
Wait a minute. That was his old flaw, wasn't it?
Nothing
Corporate needs to
changed
define
at
the
all.
difference. Corporate needs to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the same
And?
picture.
While under Papazotl's influence, you cannot be surprised. You gain advantage on all wisdom checks,
I already
not
have
saves,
this.
and you never take damage from falling.
Oh, well, that last one's good, so I can just
Yeah,
jump
good.
off of everything.
Kib, go jump off the banister, see if it works.
This was the most useless thing for me to grab. I don't get the con. I'm already getting advantage on wisdom checks, and I can't be surprised because I have alert. So,
Excellent.
Good job.
Yeah.
But you have a voice in your head now that's telling you naughty things. So
Yeah.
true.
As far as the rest of the stuff, I'm just gonna slap it in the chat because gold values might be important.
Killing myself real fast.
Gottfried. Ancient cobwebs
Yeah.
fill the narrow corridor which you find yourself in. The midpoint features an arched alcove, and within the alcove, a dusty bottle stands on a table.
Okay. I guess I'll see if there, without touching it, see if there are any identifying marks on the bottle.
So the bottle is an opaque glass, and it's absolutely coated in a thick layer of dust.
Okay. I'm gonna leave
As-
the bottle.
As you
Oh, okay,
examine
go
the
ahead.
bottle, sorry, more. You can see shadows moving inside It's hard to discern a shape because of the obscure, the dust obscuring the bottle itself. But you could swear you also hear something talking to you.
Hello.
He'll take a closer look on it. Just tap on the bottle. Shield's still kind of there.
When you touch the bottle, the words come through clear, but it's in a language that you do not understand.
Okay. I'll kind of step to here, and I'll say,
Hey, there's something talking from inside a bottle.
Did you try talking back to them?
I don't understand what it's saying.
Uh-huh. All right, would you want to bring the bottle to us?
No, I don't really want to touch it if I don't know what it is or what it wants.
I think he's lost his nerve. That's very odd. Anyway, all right, well...
This place is dangerous. We have to be more careful.
Yes, this is place. All right, I'll walk in. There's this bottle here.
Yep. There's a bottle. You can faintly hear something, but you can't quite make it out.
I'll grab it.
Pencil touch will let you hear the voice.
Grabbing the bottle, you can hear it much more clearly. But I don't believe you can speak language. What languages do you speak?
Common, Deep, Goblin, and Orc.
Nope. You cannot make out what is being said.
All right. Well, this is not for me. The language. Does one of you? Do anyone else? Somebody else come in here who can speak. Well, you know what? I'll just take the bottle out with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's just walk it over and see if I can
bring the
understand
bottle out. And I'll put it on the floor.
We're just gonna take turns holding it.
Yeah. I'll just pass it around. I'll pass it to Gib next.
Does anyone speak Primordial?
I do.
Oh, truly.
Right,
Then
well,
you can discern voices speaking to you in Terran.
Oh, Australia.
It is demanding. Release me at once.
Oh. I don't think anyone else can understand you. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, there's something in there. It's speaking in Earth Elemental.
What's it saying?
It's saying, "Let me out."
What
Shocking,
is it?
I know.
I know. What do you think that is?
I will ask. Can I make an Arcana check to try and discern?
Sure.
What I think this might be?
Sure.
I'll put a Guidance on myself.
You recall stories about ancient elemental spirits that would be trapped inside containers. Powerful spirits called jinns.
Oh, this may be a djinn. It could help us or, murder us. Maybe the first more than the latter. If it's in here, Sarah probably put it in there.
At that motion, at that idea, dangerous.
Hmm?
Moa advises you not to enter into any bargains with the creature inside the bottle.
It will try and bargain with us. We should definitely not bargain. If you want to let it out, by all means, you can let it out. But I don't know that we should enter into any contracts.
The safest thing to do would be to let it out by throwing the bottle over the edge of the banister. Let it smash on the floor away from the rest of us.
Papazotl speaks up. The Jinn is a powerful ally. You will order it around, and it will be a most servile lickspittle under your command.
Man, if only Gib could tell us anything.
Yeah, no kidding.
Gib grabs the bottle, says "ribbit," and opens it.
Right.
Oh, Gib's taking the lead here. I'm sure you'll be a great negotiator, right, Gib?
Gib,
Sure.
your mind is filled with the furious sound of whatever is inside the bottle angrily speaking at you in a language you don't understand.
I think we should let it out. If it's been
Gib
trapped by a
replies,
Sarek...
"ribbit."
you're gonna open the bottle, open the bottle. Otherwise,
Yeah, Gib opens it.
okay.
Okay.
Just over here. Just kind of observing.
Removing the stopper from the bottle, there is a plume of muddy brown smoke that begins to fill the chamber. A moment later, you can see an incredible creature standing before you. As they materialize, they begin to speak in their native tongue once again. And then realizing that it hasn't been so useful, you see them wave their hand. Sparkles of some kind of magical spell materialize in the air as they cast tongues on themselves. So now when it speaks, even though your ears still hear Terran, you all understand what it is that they are saying. I am Keshma al-Wazir. You have freed me. I am in your debt.
What does that
Hey.
mean?
Help us kill Asarak.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I'm thinking. You just want to, help us deal with. Were you trapped here by Asarak?
This Asarak is what I can only assume to be my captor. They imprisoned me in that vessel, and I have been trapped for many millennia.
Oh yeah, no, did the same to me. Real douche. You want to go beat him up?
I will do as I please. I serve no one now that I am
Ribbit.
free again.
Ribbit.
Would you please to beat
Uh,
up the
Gibby.
literal snared you?
She has tongues. She understands all spoken words. So if you are saying ribbit, what was the intention behind what you said?
You serve me. Kneel.
You dare speak to Keshma al-Wazir in such a manner?
What?
He repeats himself. Kneel.
Quite a name you have there.
I like how everyone else doesn't understand what's happening. They just hear ribbit and then
She raises her hand, and a massive maul, twice the size as Gibby's entire body, materializes. She holds it in one hand and levels a giant finger towards you. Speak to me in such a way again, and I will smite you where you stand.
You would do such a thing to the person that freed you? That seems odd.
I owe you nothing. We have entered into no pact or bargain.
Well, then
You
depart.
just said that we were in your debt. That you
Yeah.
were in our debt. Seems like a funny way to repay it.
Quite true. Either depart or
How
enter the
dare
pact.
you? I deign to repay my debts as I see fit. And for the way that this one has spoken to me, my favor will be in not killing you already. Speak to me in such a manner one more time, and I swear I will smote you as the great Will has once smote the rock upon the Oscars.
Gibbet goes big mode to be as big as this person, and then says ribbit, holding his daggers out.
All right,
Kneel.
apparently we're gonna
Real
fight
quick.
the djinn.
I have a question real quick. The shield, is it not attacking the djinn, or is it inert now, or?
It's inert. You open the you
Okay.
you solve the puzzle.
Because are we helping Gib here, or just
Yeah? I wouldn't fathom to not help an ally.
Yeah, you probably good killing him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That initiative roll. What is this?
Hey, it's not the lowest.
2, 3, 4, 5. Am I stupid? Nope. Yes. Alright, Gib. Oh, you already said you wanted the big move.
Yeah.
Yeah, use those.
Is that a before combat or on my turn? I don't care which. I just want to.
Sure, you used it before combat.
All right. So here you go. I wonder if Jin is immune to poison.
Not the earth elemental? Who knows?
Yeah. And then there's your D8, and I'm gonna fire rune you.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Where's the fire rune? Okay. So you have to make a strength save of DC 17 or be restrained, and you take 2d6 damage.
Huh.
Fire damage.
Oh my. This is not going in her favor.
So yeah, that's actually action, sirs, and then we'd smack you 2 more times. This time with advantage because you're restrained, right?
Yeah. Ouchies, ouchies.
And I think that's it. My button is broken.
Rana.
Alrighty then. Rana's like, well, guess we're doing this. Start with just popping out temporary hit points. Where's my macro for that? Oh, it's right. It's in roll 20. 10 temp HP. And then Rana will apologetically Ray of Frost.
Apologetically.
Sorry about this. You know, you seem nice.
Miss.
Yeah. He can't bring himself to do it. It's just too rude.
It's well, I don't like being next to this thing. It's not a safe place for me to be. So I'll just reach out and try and shock and grasp it.
Okay.
And probably miss.
It missed.
And miss. Okay. Another so I guess I'll just wait here. That's my turn.
Okay,
Okay. Sorry, I was at my temp HP. Yeah, Hurst will swing at the gin from here because, hey, let's all do dumb crap.
You have advantage. Just a reminder.
Huh?
You have advantage. It's restrained.
Okay.
Second one misses.
All right. That's for 11. Hurst did not rage.
Okay.
We'll step back in his turn.
Godfried.
We're gonna move in. Charge up to it and attack.
Hit for 7. And then 10. Yike.
That'll be it.
So now it's their turn.
And it's marked as well.
Yeah, it's not
It
gonna...
takes 2d6 more at the start of each of its turn that it's restrained.
Does it get to repeat the save at the end of its turn?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's gonna man. Because after getting pummeled by the party for an entire turn, they scoff. Ha! Ridiculous. This is beneath me. I will be seeing you again, I am sure of it. And they're gonna cast a spell.
The counter spell.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll for it.
Yeah, I figured as much, but I still cast it. So I just roll
Straight charisma.
Straight charisma. 17.
17 is a success. You have countered their spell.
Yeah, sure. This won't go bad for us at all.
Sure.
Bolt.
Zalt, sorry, and backs up, and then shoots at it with.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go for it.
I'm sorry. That was wrong.
Oh.
Because that was a part of its innate spellcasting. Which I know that probably
So it's
doesn't
not-
make sense to you, but it doesn't require components. Which means you can't counter.
It's like
because
okay, so it's like
In
subtle
order to
casting.
counter, you have to
Okay.
be able to see it, which is not a thing with innate spellcasting.
I'm taking
but-
my spell slot back.
It doesn't matter, because that list should also show you what the
What?
7th level spell was they were casting.
Ah.
Plane shift.
Yes, you-
They're going home.
Be gone.
okay.
They're just gonna peace out.
I'm sure that spell works as normally in the tomb.
What? How dare you think differently?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were told that it
What?
it doesn't
We don't-
quite work.
We
No
don't know
way.
that yet. We just know about things that affect stone.
Yes.
But, totally works.
Gabe is gonna hunt that elemental down for the rest of his life.
Godfrey's gonna do something like seeing it run away and like teleport away. After hearing from what he expects to happen when stuff like that happens, he's gonna do something that probably none of you have ever heard before. He's gonna laugh. He's gonna go.
All right, that was.
Now we just have to deal with
I'm
the,
not doing that again.
now we just
Did
have to
I-
deal with the djinn hunting us down for the rest of our lives. However
Right,
short they may be.
Well, I'm sorry. When I walked in this room previously, did I uncover this?
Yeah. I mean, you were more preoccupied fiddling with the bottle, but now that you step back in there and look around, oh, why? What's this?
Hey, do you want to open this one too, Godfried? There's another secret door right in front of me.
I'll let you open it just in case there are any traps, but I'll be behind in case anything goes wrong.
Move up to it, and yeah, I don't detect any traps, do I? Do I want another perception check for traps?
I mean, you're welcome to. You currently don't see any.
Yeah, let me try. It's 21.
You deduce there are no traps.
Okay, right. I'll open it.
So, the air here reeks of sulfur and brimstone. On the floor of this chamber, a pentagram has been traced in salt, and it surrounds an ornate sarcophagus, its lid covered with figurines of prancing frog-like humans.
Like Gib. The frog-like creatures.
Yeah, actually. They look like tiny little depictions of Grung.
Okay. Does Moa say anything when I enter the room?
No, but Rana, who has not entered the room yet. Oh no, not Rana. Who has Obalaka? Nobody has Obalaka.
Oh, that's me.
Oh yeah, no,
I
that
have
is you.
Obalaka.
Yes, cautious Obalaka thinks the salt pentagram could use more salt, and encourages you to add to it if you have any salt available.
Does anybody have any salt?
Let me check. I do not. I'm sorry.
No.
I get the
Something-
feeling that adding more salt to this is a good idea.
Hey, let's keep whatever's in there in.
I don't know. I don't get such feelings. Gib, it looks like some of your people are ornated on top of that casket there. Of course, you can't speak to me. I don't know why I bothered talking to you about it.
Does it look like there's grung on the casket?
Yes.
Oh, this must be the tomb of the great what's his name? Looking at my notes.
Nang Nang.
Nang Nang. Nang Nang, god of the gut of the grung. He is selfish and cruel. Great enemy of the noble commandant, Shagadabi.
Well, I mean, yes, that's Gib, but what about Nang Nang?
About the same.
Oh, fair enough.
Fair.
I guess you can tell where he gets it.
Yeah, no, it's natural.
Sure. Do we want to try and go over into the pentagram? Anyone willing to try it.
This is a seal holding it in place. Maybe we should keep it there.
Fair. I
Well,
Also, a seal holding in the thing that's happening you. We broke that. What makes
Yeah,
this different?
if a Sararak doesn't want it out, I want it out.
that's a fair point.
You're right. But at the same time, the last thing that we opened up was the genie that immediately tried to kill us.
But,
I mean,
Not
only
immediate.
after give, I don't know, insulted? I can't tell what Gib's saying still.
Ribbit.
Yeah. I'm not really sure.
So
I
I'm
mean,
not.
You
Yeah,
really
can't
want to
say
risk
that.
it? Do you really want to risk it with something with this kind of creature's reputation?
Well, I
I
mean, it sounds a lot like Gib, I think. Gib, would you like to look into this sarcophagus?
Would you like a god version of Gib? Let out of a
Fair
seal.
point.
I
Gib
don't-
says ribbit, and then points at the dwarf, and then points at the sarcophagus.
Oh no, I'm saving myself for Kubazan. Sorry.
Sure. Well, I see this tunnel up north here. What is that? That seems to dead end up ahead.
So it is a very narrow tunnel. And there seems to be some kind of obstruction at the end. It's
Alright.
a very narrow fit, only 3 feet on each side. But if you were to remove your armor, you could probably squeeze through.
I could send my familiar in.
You could do that.
Isn't that thing dead?
Sure, go ahead.
No, I have a spell route tattoo, so I got it back in the long rest.
Oh.
All right, come on out, little buddy. I'll be holding. Yeah,
Yeah,
Shrink
hold
it.
Alt. Shrink it. As
actually, can I
in-
shrink it as a player?
No, just move it through the hall.
Okay, gotcha. I will be holding my action to banish it at sense of danger. Like if I see something coming to attack it.
Uh-huh.
Right. At this point, it starts to bend, and they can see that the tunnel continues northward, and there's this reddish liquid that is at its feet.
You get your familiar senses, right?
As an action, you can look through your familiar senses, but that
I will.
leaves you vulnerable.
I will do that, and I'll have it lick this red liquid.
Wine.
Oh, they're supposed to connect to the other room.
Oh, the one that flooded. Interesting.
Yeah, with the Kubazan spirit inside.
And with that being said, I need to do a thing because you wanted to remove it in the event that you sensed something attacking it. Unfortunately, this creature is completely invisible while fully immersed in the wine. And
Is that miss? It got
if
misses.
15 is correct,
Yeah.
and so that something attacks your familiar.
Yeah, I see the wine rise up and try and grab it. And I will pop it back to out of existence.
Okay.
Ah. The wine seems hostile. Good information.
Let's go that way then.
Yeah.
Do we want to mess with this tomb or do we want to move on?
I'd like to move on for now, especially now that I know we're connected so close to the tomb of Kubazan.
Sure.
I think she'd be a great ally for our cause.
All right.
Gib points at dangerous, and then
What?
points at the.
No,
It says
Moa didn't say anything to me about it, but I'll be fine without approaching it. I'm fine with my current predicament, and I'll move out.
Gib looks at everyone angrily.
Well, if you want it, Gib, you do it.
Gib looks
We
at
can
you,
come back.
says ribbit, shakes his head, and then points at you and points at it.
I don't speak that.
Zalt is dying. Zalt not want to touch.
Sure. Can I search this room again and see if there's any additional secrets, or are we
There's
good?
there's nothing else.
All right, that's what I figured I'd ask. Let's move on, since no one wants to mess with it, unless Gabe wants to be a little do his thing,
Don't worry, Kip. We can come back here later.
move out. And, well, we still have this passage. Did we go up that way before, or was that the screaming? That was the screaming. So we've been there before. Right. So I guess we just need to go down.
Well, we know to the right. We can try and get back into that area, right?
It was blocked off by a solid rock that I couldn't manipulate with my magic.
It's
don't
worth seeing if it's reset. It is a trap, and we've seen people moving around here.
I mean, we could try to go back if we really want.
You travel back and
I
you
would
see the
like-
block is still in place.
Okay.
God
Oh.
damn it!
Well, that's weird that it's such a smaller floor, but whatever. All right, I guess we'll go. Do you want to keep going downstairs, or how do you guys want to handle this?
Yeah, let's just keep going down the stairs.
Down the stairs?
Might as
So
well.
Godfrey's going to go in front, and he's just gonna, as he's going down, he's gonna test every step before he actually steps on it.
All right. So I have bad news and good news.
Sure.
Bad news, since we are moving on to the next floor, and it's already been 2 hours, that's where we're gonna end the session, just to keep things clean. And then next week, week after, I will be unavailable. That's Easter weekend, so family time for everybody. But next week, plan on being here so that we can play. Next week we'll resume with going down to the 3rd floor. Good news is, you guys have done the super secret thing and gained yet another milestone.
Ooh, we're level 11.
Wow!
Nice.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow! Thank you all for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you being here. I hope you had fun. If you did, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, make sure you join us in the Discord. We hang out there throughout the week. That's where you need to be if you want to get involved and play some games yourself. And hopefully I see you next time. Bye, everyone.